The words you give your mind before sleep are not small. They may seem simple, almost too simple, but they can touch a very deep place inside you. At night, when the room becomes quiet and the day begins to fall away, your mind is no longer as busy as it was in the morning. Your body is tired, your heart is softer, your thoughts are slower. And in that soft place, the words you repeat can become like a gentle hand on your heart. They can tell your body you are safe now. They can tell your mind you do not have to keep working. They can tell your spirit you are not alone in this moment. Tonight, you do not need 100 affirmations. You do not need a long prayer filled with hard words. You do not need to fix your whole life before your eyes close. You only need 5 gentle lines, 5 simple lines that help you release the day, forgive yourself, feel held, trust the unseen, and rest with a lighter heart. These 5 lines are not here to force a miracle. They are not here to make you pretend that everything in your life is perfect. They are not here to tell you that you should never feel worried, tired, lonely, or unsure. They are here to help you stop carrying fear into the one place where your body is asking for peace. They are here to remind you that sleep is not only the end of a day. Sleep can also be a doorway. It can be a place where your mind rests from the noise, where your body repairs itself, where your heart loosens its grip, and where your spirit remembers that life is still holding you, even when you cannot see how everything will work out. Before sleep, you are not being asked to solve everything. You are being invited to surrender what is too heavy to carry tonight. Many people go to bed with the same energy they carried all day. They lie down, but they do not truly let go. The body is on the bed, but the it is still at work. The eyes are closed, but the heart is still having old conversations. The room is quiet, but inside there is still noise. The mind may be asking, why did this happen? Why did I say that? What if tomorrow is worse? What if nothing changes? What if I am behind? What if I never get what I need? And because the mind loves to answer questions, it starts searching. It searches through old memories. It searches through fear. It searches through the past. It searches through every little sign that says, maybe you are not safe. Maybe life is not helping you. Maybe you should stay awake and think about this one more time. But tonight, you can choose a different way. You can give your mind a softer direction. You can give your heart kinder words. You can say, I release this day with love. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Good is still moving toward me. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. These words are simple on purpose. At night, your spirit does not need hard ideas. Your heart does not need a lesson that feels like work. Your body does not need to be pushed. The tired parts of you need words they can understand. Words that feel warm. Words that feel safe. words that do not argue with your pain, but sit beside it softly. A loving sentence before sleep can become a small light inside the mind. It does not need to shout. It does not need to prove anything. It only needs to be repeated with feeling, slowly enough for the body to believe that something gentle is happening now. The mind may not fully believe the words at first. That is all right. You are not forcing belief tonight. You are planting a seed. And seeds do not open because we stand over them with pressure. They open when they are given the right conditions again and again. When you say, "I release this day with love," you are not saying the day was easy. You are not saying nothing hurt. You are not saying every moment was beautiful. You are simply saying, "I do not need to keep holding this day in my body while I sleep. I can let the lesson remain, but I can release the weight. I can stop replaying the same sentence. I can stop returning to the same worry. I can stop asking my tired mind to fix what only time, wisdom, and peace can soften." This line is a soft ending. It is like closing a door gently instead of slamming it. It tells your mind that the day is complete enough for now. It tells your heart that it can put the burden down. It tells your body that it does not need to stay tight just because something was unfinished. When you say, "I am safe, held, and guided tonight," you are giving the deepest part of yourself the message it has needed all day. Safety is not only about the outside world. Safety is also the feeling you create inside your own body. Many people live with a body that is always waiting for something to go wrong. The shoulders stay high, the jaw stays tight, the stoma which holds tomorrow before tomorrow has arrived. The breath becomes small, as if the body is trying not to take up space. But before sleep, you can speak to the body in a new way. You can say you are safe enough to soften. You are safe enough to rest. You are safe enough to stop preparing for every possible problem. You are held by life in this moment. You are guided even if the path is not fully clear. You do not have to know the whole answer tonight. When you say, "I forgive myself and let my heart rest," you are choosing not to punish yourself through the night. So much pain before sleep comes from the way we speak to ourselves about the day. We think of the thing we did not finish. We think of the message we did not answer. We think of the words we wish we had said differently. We think of the mistake, the delay, the moment of fear, the moment of anger, the moment when we were not our best. And then the mind begins to use the night as a courtroom. It lists the evidence. It repeats the shame. It tries to make the heart pay for being human. But your heart does not heal through punishment. Your heart heals through honesty and kindness. You can learn from the day without hurting yourself again. You can say, "I did what I could with what I understood. I am learning. I am growing. I forgive myself and let my heart rest." When you say, Good is still moving toward me. You are keeping hope alive without forcing the future. You are not demanding that everything change by morning. You are not trying to control how life should answer you. You are simply saying, I do not need to believe that this moment is the whole story. There may be help I cannot see yet. There may be timing I do not understand yet. There may be peace forming quietly. There may be an answer that arrives when my mind is calm enough to hear it. This line helps your heart stop closing around fear. It helps you remember that life can move in ways that are quiet, slow, hidden, and still very real. Just because you cannot see the whole path tonight does not mean the path is not forming. When you say, I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart, you are giving your mind a gentle direction. You are telling your body what kind of night you are willing to receive. You are not forcing sleep. You are not fighting the mind. You are guiding yourself toward rest. It is like turning your face away from the storm and toward a soft light. Maybe the day was heavy. Maybe your heart still feels tender. Maybe you do not feel completely peaceful yet. But you can still give yourself this line. You can still whisper it like a blessing. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Not a perfect heart. Not a heart with every answer. A lighter heart. A heart that has released a little. A heart that has softened a little. A heart that has remembered, even in a small way, that it does not have to carry everything alone. The power of these 5 lines is not in saying them qui. The power is in letting them reach you. If you rush through them like another task, they may stay on the surface. But if you slow down, if you breathe between them, if you let each line touch a different part of you, they become more than words. The first line touches the day. The second line touches the body. The third line touches the heart. The fourth line touches the future. The fifth line touches the night. Together they create a soft bridge from worry into rest. They help you move from holding to releasing, from fear to safety, from guilt to forgiveness, from doubt to trust, from tension to peace. This is why the last few minutes before sleep matters so much. Not because you must do everything perfectly. Not because one night of loving words will change every part of your life instantly, but because repetition teaches the mind where to go. If every night you repeat fear, fear becomes the path the mind knows best. If every night you repeat regret, regret becomes the room your heart sleeps in. If every night you repeat worry, the body learns that night is not for rest, but for danger. But if you begin giving yourself softer words, even slowly, even imperfectly, the mind begins to learn another way. It begins to understand that night can be safe. The body begins to understand that rest is allowed. The heart begins to understand that it does not need to stay awake to protect you from life. Tonight, you are not trying to become someone else. You are not trying to become perfect, spiritual, peaceful, and calm all at once. You are simply changing the last voice your mind hears before sleep. Instead of the voice of fear, you are offering the voice of love. Instead of the voice of pressure, you are offering the voice of peace. Instead of the voice of regret, you are offering the voice of forgiveness. Instead of the voice that says nothing is changing, you are offering the voice that says good is still moving. This is a quiet practice, but quiet does not mean weak. Some of the deepest healing begins quietly. A breath, a sentence, a hand on the heart. A choice not to attack yourself. A choice not to carry the whole day into the dark. The night listens differently than the day. During the day, your mind may be full of tasks, people, noise, choices, and movement. You may not always hear your own heart clearly, but at night, when everything slows down, the inner world becomes louder. This is why old thoughts often come up before sleep. It is not because you are failing. It is because the mind finally has space to speak. The problem is not that thoughts appear. The problem is when fear becomes the only voice in the room. These 5 lines give another voice a place to stand. They say, yes, the day happened, but love is here too. Yes, there are questions, but safety is here too. Yes, I made mistakes, but forgiveness is here too. Yes, I do not know everything, but trust is here too. Yes, I am tired, and now I can rest. Let this be the way you meet yourself tonight. Not with force, not with a long list of things to improve, not with the heavy feeling that you must become better before you deserve peace. Meet yourself like someone who has carried enough for one day. Meet yourself like someone who needs kindness more than correction. Meet yourself like someone whose heart has been trying, even if no one saw it. These 5 lines are not a performance. They are not for the outside world. They are not to prove that you are spiritual enough. They are for the private moment when your head touches the pillow and your soul asks, "Can I stop holding everything now?" And you answer, "Yes." I release this day with love. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Good is still moving toward me. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. When you let these words become the last words of the day, you are giving yourself a new ending. And a new ending can become a new beginning. The way you close the day matters. If you close the day with fear, the morning may feel heavy before it even starts. If you close the day with blame, the heart may wake up tired. If you close the day with anger, the body may hold that fire through the night. But if you close the day with love, even a little love, the morning has something softer to rise from. You may still have responsibilities. You may still have questions. Life may still ask things of you. But something in you has been touched by peace. Something in you has heard a kinder voice. Something in you has been reminded that you are not only the problem, not only the mistake, not only the worry, not only the unfinished task. You are a soul learning to rest. You are a heart learning to trust. You are a body learning safety. You are a life still opening. Worry can feel useful, but it often steals the rest your body needs. It tells you that if you keep thinking, you will be safer. It tells you that if you replay every detail, you will be ready. It tells you that if you imagine every bad thing that could happen, you will somehow protect yourself. But worry does not always protect you. Many times, worry only keeps the body living inside a problem that is not happening in this moment. It brings tomorrow into tonight. It brings old pain into the bed. It brings fear into the breath. And then the body tries to sleep while the mind is still running. The eyes may close, but the inner world does not feel closed. It feels open, alert, and tired at the same time. This is why many people wake up feeling as if they never fully rested. It is not always because they did not sleep enough hours. Sometimes it is because the body did not feel safe while sleeping. The mind may have been quiet for a while, but the nervous system was still holding tension. The heart was still carrying regret. The body was still waiting. The jaw was tight. The shoulders were lifted. The stomach was holding tomorrow. Breath was shallow. And underneath all of it, there was a quiet message. I am not safe yet. I cannot fully let go yet. I must keep watching. I must keep solving. I must keep holding the day. When worry follows you into sleep, the night becomes heavy. Instead of a place of rest, it becomes another place where the mind works. You may lie down and think about money. You may think about a relationship. You may think about your body. You may think about your future. You may think about your past. You may think about the one thing you wish you had done better. You may think about what someone said or what someone did not say. And then the mind begins to make stories. It takes one moment and turns it into a whole future. It takes one fear and makes it feel like truth. It takes one delay and calls it failure. It takes one mistake and uses it to speak against you. But tonight, you can begin to see worry differently. Worry is not wisdom. Worry is not love. Worry is not proof that you care. Worry is often fear asking for comfort. It is a part of you saying, I do not feel safe. I do not know what will happen. I need something to hold on to. And if you answer worry with more worry, it grows louder. But if you answer worry with love, it begins to soften. You do not have to fight your worried mind. You do not have to be angry at yourself for thinking too much. You can simply say, I see that I am worried. I see that my body is tired. I see that my heart needs comfort. I do not have to solve everything tonight. One of the hardest things for the mind to accept is that rest can be safe even when life is unfinished. The mind says, How can I sleep when this problem is still here? How can I rest when I do not know the answer? How can I feel peace when tomorrow may be difficult? But life is always unfinished at night. There is always something that could be done, something that could be improved, something that could be planned, something that could be feared. If you wait for every question to be answered before you rest, rest will always feel far away. So the deeper practice is this: I can rest even while life is still unfolding. I can sleep even when I do not have every answer. I can let my body recover while life continues to move. This does not mean you ignore your life. It does not mean you do not take care of what needs care. It does not mean you pretend everything is easy. It simply means there is a time to handle life and there is a time to place life in softer hands. Night is not the time to punish yourself for being human. Night is not the time to replay every fear. Night is not the time to become cruel toward your own heart. Night is the time to say, I have done what I could today. If there is something to do, I can meet it with a clearer mind tomorrow. Tonight, I choose rest. Tonight, I choose release. Tonight, I choose to stop feeding fear with my last thoughts. When you sleep with worry, you may also train the mind to look for danger first thing in the morning. The mind remembers the last message it was given. If the last message was, something is wrong, something is wrong, something is wrong, then the morning may begin with the same feeling. Before your feet touch the floor, the mind may start again. What about this? What about that? What if it does not work? What if I am late? What if I am not enough? This is why the last words before sleep are so important. They can become the first feeling of the morning. A peaceful night message can become a softer morning. A loving thought can become a new path for the mind to walk. Worry also makes the heart feel alone. When you worry, you often forget that support can come in many forms. You forget that a new idea can arrive. You forget that a conversation can soften. You forget that timing can change. You forget that the body can heal when it is given care. You forget that the heart can feel peace again. You forget that not knowing does not mean you are lost. Worry makes life look very small. It says there is only this problem, only this fear, only this one way, only this one result. But love opens the space again. Love says there may be another way. There may be help I have not seen. There may be peace I can feel before the answer comes. There may be good still moving toward me. This is why one of the 5 lines is so powerful. Good is still moving toward me. It does not deny the worry. It does not say that the problem is not real. It does not ask you to pretend. It simply opens the window. It lets a little fresh air enter the mind. It tells the heart that what you see tonight is not the whole story. Maybe the outer world has not changed yet. Maybe the message has not come. Maybe the money has not arrived. Maybe the answer is not clear. Maybe the body still feels tired. Maybe the heart still feels tender. But good can still be moving. Peace can still be forming. Guidance can still be near. Your next step can still appear. A softer morning can still meet you. Worry often says, stay awake and control this. Trust says, rest and receive strength for what is yours to do. Worry says, think about every possible ending. Trust says, you only need the next loving step. Worry says, if you stop thinking, everything will fall apart. Trust says, your fear is not what holds the world together. You can sleep, you can breathe, you can release. You can let your body be cared for by rest. You can let your heart be washed by quiet. You can let tomorrow come when tomorrow comes. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. A tired mind does not always find the best answer. A frightened body does not always hear guidance clearly. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for your future is sleep with a peaceful heart tonight. There is also a kind of worry that comes from regret. This worry says, I should have done better. I should have known more. I should have spoken differently. I should have left sooner. I should have tried again. I should have been stronger. These thoughts can become very loud at night because there is no noise to cover them. But regret does not become healing until it is met with forgiveness. If you only regret, you stay stuck. If you regret with love, you learn. If you forgive yourself, you can grow without breaking your own heart. This is why the third line matters so much. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. It gives the mind permission to stop attacking. It gives the heart permission to stop defending. It says, yes, I am learning, but I do not need to suffer all night to prove that I care. Self-forgiveness before sleep is not an excuse. It is not saying that nothing matters. It is saying that you matter too. Your heart matters. Your peace matters. Your healing matters. If something needs to be made right, you can make it right from a place of calm. If something needs to be changed, you can change it from a place of love. If something needs to be learned, you can learn it without using shame as the teacher. Shame may force the mind for a moment, but love changes the heart more deeply. When you say, I forgive myself and let my heart rest, you are not walking away from growth. You are choosing the kind of growth that does not require self-hate. Another kind of worry comes from trying to carry other people in your mind. You may go to sleep thinking about what someone feels, what someone thinks, what someone may do, what someone may not do. You may hold their mood, their pain, their silence, their choice, their approval, their distance. And without knowing it, you make your bed crowded with many voices. But before sleep, you are allowed to return to yourself. You are allowed to say, I cannot carry everyone tonight. I cannot live inside another person's mind. I cannot make another person understand me by thinking about them all night. I can send love. I can wish peace. I can take wise action when it is time. But tonight, I come back to my own heart. Tonight, I let my spirit rest. This is not cold. This is not selfish. It is healthy. You cannot become peace for others by destroying peace within yourself. You cannot love well from a body that never rests. You cannot listen deeply when your own mind has been filled with fear all night. Rest is part of love. Peace is part of service. A softer heart can meet life more wisely than a frightened one. So when you feel yourself carrying too much before sleep, you can whisper, I release what is not mine to hold tonight. I release the day with love. I return to my breath. I return to my body. I return to the quiet place inside me that life can still touch. Worry may also make you believe that you must know everything now. But the night has its own wisdom. Not every answer comes through thinking. Some answers come after rest. Some answers come when the body is no longer tight. Some answers come in the morning when the mind has had space. Some answers come as a quiet feeling, not a loud thought. Some answers come as the strength to take one simple step. If you keep shaking the water, you cannot see clearly through it. But when the water becomes still, the image appears. Your mind is like that. When you give it rest, clarity can return. When you give it kindness, wisdom can rise. When you give it simple, peaceful words, it stops running in circles and begins to listen. This is why sleeping with worry is so heavy. It keeps shaking the water. It keeps stirring the old fear. It keeps asking for answers from a tired mind. But sleeping with loving words lets the water settle. The 5 lines are like stones placed gently at the edge of a lake. They create a small circle of peace. I release this day with love. The water slows. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. The body softens. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. The heart opens. Good is still moving toward me. The future becomes less frightening. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. The night receives you. You may wonder, what if I say the lines and still feel worried? Then you say them gently anyway, not to fight the worry, but to sit beside it. If a child is afraid in the dark, you do not shout, "Stop being afraid." You sit near the child. You speak softly. You let the child feel that someone kind is present. Your worried mind needs the same care. It may not become calm in one moment. It may not believe every word right away. But your loving presence matters. Your soft voice matters. Your choice not to attack yourself matters. A worried part of you may still be there, but it is no longer alone. That is already healing. So tonight, do not make peace another thing you must do perfectly. Do not say, I must be calm or I have failed. Do not say, I must believe every line right away. Do not say, I must stop every thought. Thoughts may come, feelings may come, old fears may visit. Let them come and let them pass. Your practice is not to become empty. Your practice is to become gentle. When a worry appears, return to one line. When the body tightens, return to one breath. When the mind runs ahead, return to the words, I am safe, held, and guided tonight. When regret rises, return to the words, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. When the future feels dark, return to the words, good is still moving toward me. Slowly, the mind learns. Slowly, the body learns. Slowly, the heart learns. Night does not have to be a place of fear. Bedtime does not have to be a meeting with every mistake. Darkness does not have to mean loneliness. Quiet does not have to mean worry gets louder. Quiet can become holy in a simple way. It can become a place where you stop fighting yourself. It can become a place where love is the last voice. It can become a place where your spirit lays down what it cannot carry anymore. It can become a soft return. Worry tells you that you must hold on. Love tells you that it is safe to release. Worry tells you that you must know everything tonight. Love tells you that you only need peace for this breath. Worry tells you that you are alone with the problem. Love tells you that life has not left you. Worry tells you that one hard day means a hard future. Love tells you that tomorrow has not arrived yet, and good may still meet you there. This is the choice before sleep. Not a perfect choice, not always an easy choice, but a gentle choice. Which voice will you give your mind tonight? The voice that keeps it afraid, or the voice that helps it rest? Tonight, I do not carry the whole day into my sleep. This is the sentence that begins the change. You may have carried much today. You may have carried work, worry, memory, hope, fear, effort, disappointment, love, responsibility, and quiet pain. But you do not have to carry it all into your dreams. You can place it down. You can let your heart be lighter, not because everything is finished, but because the day is finished. You can tell yourself, enough for now. I have lived this day. I have learned what I could. I have felt what I felt. I have done what I was able to do. Now I let the night hold me. Now I let my body rest. Now I let peace come closer. Simple lines work better at night because the tired mind does not want to climb a mountain. It wants a path it can follow. It wants words that feel easy. It wants a sentence that does not create more thinking. During the day, you may be able to read, study, plan, and understand many ideas. But at night, something different is needed. Your body is moving toward rest. Your mind is slowing down. Your heart is open in a quieter way. This is not the time for hard words or heavy thoughts. This is the time for words that can be felt. A simple line can go where a long lesson cannot go. It can pass through the busy mind and reach the body. It can become a feeling, not just an idea. Before sleep, the mind is like soft soil. Whatever you place there with feeling can sink deeper. If you place fear there, fear may sink. If you place regret there, regret may sink. If you place peace there, peace may sink. This is why the words do not need to be many. They need to be true enough, gentle enough, and repeated with care. 5 simple lines can be more powerful than 50 rushed thoughts. 1 peaceful sentence said slowly can reach the heart more deeply than a long speech said without feeling. The sleepy mind does not need more information. It needs direction. It needs a loving signal. It needs a small light to follow into the night. Hard words can make the mind work too much. Complex ideas can wake up the thinking mind when the body is trying to rest. If you try to understand everything before sleep, the mind may become active again. It may begin asking more questions. It may try to solve, compare, judge, remember, and plan. But simple lines do not ask the mind to work hard. They invite the mind to soften. They say, release, safe, forgive, trust, rest. These are words the body understands. These are words the heart understands. These are words that do not need to be explained in a difficult way. They feel like a warm blanket. They feel like a quiet room. They feel like permission. The first reason simple lines work is that they calm the body. The body listens to your inner voice more than you may realize. When you say frightening words, the body reacts. When you imagine danger, the body tightens. When you speak to yourself with shame, the heart may feel heavy, the breath may become small, and the stomach may close. But when you speak softly, the body has a chance to feel safe. A simple line like "I am safe," held and guided tonight, gives the body a message it can use. It does not need to understand a big teaching. It only needs to feel that you are not attacking it. It only needs to feel that you are not pushing it into tomorrow. It only needs to feel that this moment is safe enough to rest. The second reason simple lines work is that they stop the mind from running in too many directions. A worried mind can create 100 thoughts in a few minutes. One thought leads to another. One fear opens another fear. One memory brings another memory. Before long, the mind is far away from the room, far away from the breath, far away from the present moment. A simple line gives the mind one place to return. It becomes an anchor. When the mind says, "What if tomorrow is hard?" you return to, "Good is still moving toward me." When the mind says, "I should have done better," you return to, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. When the mind says, I cannot stop thinking, you return to, I release this day with love. The third reason simple lines work is that they are easier to repeat. A practice that feels too hard will often be left behind. A practice that feels simple can become part of the night. You do not need a special room. You do not need a perfect mood. You do not need a long time. You do not need to be calm before you begin. You can be tired, worried, sad, unsure, or restless, and still say one gentle line. That is the beauty of it. The practice meets you where you are. It does not ask you to become peaceful first. It helps you move toward peace. It does not ask you to believe fully first. It helps belief become possible. The fourth reason simple lines work is that the subconscious mind often learns through repetition. It does not always change because of one big thought. It changes because of the thoughts it hears again and again, especially when feeling is present. If the subconscious has heard for years, I am not safe, I am behind, nothing works for me, I always fail, love leaves, money is hard, my body is against me, then those thoughts may feel familiar. They may feel true simply because they have been repeated, but familiar does not always mean true. A new sentence can begin a new path. At first, the path may feel strange, but with gentle repetition, the mind begins to recognize it. The body begins to soften around it. The heart begins to trust it a little more. The fifth reason simple lines work is that they speak to the heart, not just the head. The head may want proof. The head may ask, how do I know good is moving toward me? How do I know I am guided? How do I know I will wake with a lighter heart? But the heart does not always need proof before it receives comfort. Sometimes comfort comes first, and proof comes later. Sometimes the body relaxes before the mind has all the answers. Sometimes peace is not a result of knowing everything. Sometimes peace is the choice to stop fighting the unknown for one night. A simple line gives the heart something gentle to hold while life continues to unfold. At night, simple words can become a bridge. They help you move from the busy mind to the resting body. They help you move from the day into sleep. They help you move from control into trust. They help you move from regret into forgiveness. They help you move from fear into softness. This bridge does not need to be complicated. It only needs to be steady. The same 5 lines, spoken slowly, can become a path your mind begins to know. After some time, the body may begin to relax as soon as it hears them. The heart may begin to feel, this is the time when we let go. This is the time when we stop fighting. This is the time when we come home to peace. There is also something deeply kind about not asking too much of yourself at night. Many people turn healing into another duty. They feel they must say the perfect words, feel the perfect feeling, have the perfect mindset, and remove every negative thought. But that becomes pressure, and pressure is not peace. The 5 lines are not meant to become another rule. They are meant to become a soft place. If you only remember 1 line, let that be enough. If you fall asleep before saying all 5, let that be enough. If your voice shakes, let that be enough. If you do not fully believe the words, let that be enough. Your willingness matters. Your softness matters. Your return to love matters. Simple lines also help because they leave space. A long prayer can sometimes become filled with too many requests, too many fears, too many details. But a simple line leaves room for silence, and silence is part of the healing. When you say, "I release this day with love," and then you breathe, the silence helps the words settle. When you say, "I am safe, held, and guided tonight," and then you feel the bed under your body, the silence helps the body believe. When you say, "I forgive myself and let my heart rest," and then you stop speaking for a moment, the silence becomes part of the forgiveness. The space after the words is where the body receives them. Simple lines can also become a way to stop arguing with yourself. If you say something too large, the mind may fight it. If you say, "Everything in my life is perfect," the mind may answer, "No, it is not." If you say, "I have no fear," the body may answer with tension. If you say, "I am completely healed," a part of you may feel pressure, but the 5 lines are soft enough to enter. "I release this day with love" does not deny that the day was hard. "I am safe, held, and guided" tonight does not say you know every answer. "I forgive myself and let my heart rest" does not say you never made a mistake. "Good is still moving toward me" does not demand that everything appear now. "I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart" does not force perfection. These lines are gentle enough for the body to receive. The best night words are the ones that lower the inner fight. They do not make the mind feel trapped. They do not shame the worried part of you. They do not demand instant belief. They simply open a door. They say, "Come this way," softly. Come back to the breath. Come back to the heart. Come back to trust. Come back to rest. This is why simple lines are often stronger than hard ones. A soft sentence can pass through a guarded heart. A kind sentence can reach a tired body. A peaceful sentence can guide a worried mind without making it feel wrong. The goal is not to win a battle against yourself. The goal is to stop turning yourself into a battle. At night, the inner child may also be listening. The younger part of you does not need complicated words. It needs safety. It needs warmth. It needs to know that you will not leave yourself in fear. A simple line like, "I am not alone in this night," can feel like a soft blanket around that inner child. A line like, "I forgive myself and let my heart rest," can tell the younger part of you that love does not disappear because of a mistake. A line like, "Good is still moving toward me," can help the inner child believe that life is not only made of what hurt before. These words may be simple, but the places they touch are deep. The body also understands rhythm. When you repeat the same gentle lines each night, the body may begin to connect them with rest. Just as a song can bring back a memory, a sentence can bring back a feeling. Over time, these 5 lines can become a signal. The signal says, we are letting go now. We are safe enough now. We are not solving the whole world now. We are resting now. The body loves steady signals. It loves gentle routine. It loves knowing what comes next. A peaceful bedtime practice can help the body stop waiting for danger and start expecting care. There is no need to make this practice long. In fact, the shorter it is, the easier it may be to keep. Place your hand on your heart if that feels good. Let your breath slow down. Speak the first line and feel the day moving out of your body. Speak the second line and feel the bed holding you. Speak the third line and feel the heart soften. Speak the fourth line and feel the future open a little. Speak the fifth line and let the night come closer. Thoughts return. That is okay. Return to the line that feels most needed. If the body is tense, repeat the safety line. If the heart is heavy, repeat the forgiveness line. If the future feels unclear, repeat the trust line. Simple does not mean empty. Simple can be very deep. A single drop of water can touch dry soil. A single candle can change a dark room. A single kind sentence can interrupt years of self-criticism. A single breath can bring you back from a storm of thoughts. These 5 lines are like that. They are not loud. They are not complicated. They are not trying to impress the mind. They are here to enter gently. They are here to be used. They are here to meet you on ordinary nights, hard nights, lonely nights, peaceful nights, and nights when you do not know what else to say. The mind may say, can 5 lines really matter? But think about how many simple lines have shaped your life already. A few words from the past may still live inside you. A small sentence someone said years ago may still return in your mind. A repeated thought from childhood may still affect how safe you feel today. Words do matter. Simple words matter. Repeated words matter. Words said with feeling matter. If harsh words can stay in the body for years, then loving words can also begin to create a new home inside you. If fear has been repeated, peace can be repeated. If shame has been repeated, forgiveness can be repeated. If worry has been repeated, trust can be repeated. Tonight, let the practice be easy. You do not need to understand every part of the mind. You do not need to know how the unseen works. You do not need to make yourself feel anything special. You only need to offer 5 soft lines to the part of you that is tired of holding everything. Let the words be plain. Let them be slow. Let them be warm. Let them be enough. I release this day with love. This moment is safe enough for peace. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Good is still moving toward me. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. These lines work because they meet the 5 places that often hurt before sleep. The day needs release. The body needs safety. The heart needs forgiveness. The future needs trust. The night needs peace. When these 5 places are touched with love, something inside begins to settle. The day does not have to be carried. The body does not have to stay on guard. The heart does not have to punish itself. The future does not have to be feared tonight. The night does not have to be filled with old noise. A softer inner world becomes possible. And as the mind becomes softer, it may begin to look for different things. Instead of looking only for what went wrong, it may begin to feel what can be released. Instead of looking only for danger, it may begin to notice safety. Instead of looking only for mistakes, it may begin to allow forgiveness. Instead of looking only for proof that nothing is changing, it may begin to trust that good can move quietly. Instead of treating sleep like an escape from life, it may begin to receive sleep as a loving return. This is how a simple practice becomes powerful. It changes the direction of the inner search. The 5 lines do not need hard vocabulary, because the deepest part of you does not need hard vocabulary. The soul understands love. The body understands safety. The heart understands forgiveness. The mind understands repetition. The spirit understands trust. These are simple things, but they are not small things. They are the ground of peace. They are the language of healing. They are the words that can meet you when you are too tired to be strong. Tonight, the practice is not to be strong. The practice is to be soft enough to receive rest. Let your night words be gentle enough to stay with you. Let them be simple enough to remember when you are tired. Let them be loving enough to soften the places that have been tight for too long. Let them be peaceful enough to guide you away from fear. You do not need to climb into sleep carrying the whole world on your chest. You do not need to earn rest by solving every problem. You do not need to become perfect before the night can hold you. You can come as you are, tired, tender, human, learning, healing, still becoming. And these 5 lines can meet you there. I release this day with love. Let those words come to you softly tonight, not like a rule, not like a job, not like one more thing you have to do correctly, but like a warm hand resting over the part of you that has carried too much. I release this day with love. Not because the day was perfect, not because everything made sense, not because every feeling was easy, but because the day is done now and your heart does not need to keep holding it with tight fingers. There comes a moment each night when the soul needs permission to stop replaying, stop correcting, stop explaining, stop fighting, and simply rest. This is that moment. You are allowed to close the door on today gently. You are allowed to take the lesson and leave the weight. You are allowed to say, I have lived this day. I have felt what I felt. I have done what I could. And now I release it with love. Many people do not truly end the day. They only carry it into the night. The body lies down, but the mind is still walking through every room of the day. It returns to the conversation. It returns to the mistake. It returns to the worry. It returns to the thing that did not happen, the thing that was not finished, the thing someone said, the thing someone did not say. And little by little, the night becomes full of yesterday's noise. But sleep is not meant to become a storage place for every heavy thought. Sleep is meant to be a soft return, a return to the body, a return to the breath, a return to the quiet truth that you do not need to carry everything while you rest. Tonight, this one line becomes the doorway. I release this day with love. To release the day with love does not mean you deny what happened. It does not mean you pretend that pain was not real, or that disappointment did not touch you, or that you did not feel tired, confused, angry, lonely, or unsure. Love does not ask you to lie. Love simply says you do not have to keep hurting yourself with what already happened. You do not have to replay the moment 100 times to prove that it mattered. You do not have to punish your body with stress because the day was hard. You can honor the truth and still let the weight go. You can say, yes, this happened. Yes, I felt this. Yes, I learned something. And yes, I now choose peace for my body, peace for my mind, and rest for my heart. Some days are easy to release. They feel simple. They close like a soft book. But some days stay open inside you. They pull at your mind. They ask for more thought, more worry, more control. Those are the days when this line matters most. I release this day with love. You may need to say it slowly. You may need to say it more than once. You may need to let the first time be only words, and the second time become breath, and the third time become a little space inside your chest. You do not have to feel complete peace right away. Release can begin as a small willingness. I am willing to release this day. I am willing to stop carrying what I cannot change tonight. I am willing to let my heart soften. There is a gentle power in the word release. It does not say throw away. It does not say reject. It does not say forget. It says loosen. It says open the hand. It says stop holding so tightly. When you release the day, you are not losing anything you truly need. The wisdom can stay. The lesson can stay. The love can stay. The next step can wait for morning. What leaves is the pressure. What leaves is the heavy need to solve everything before sleep. What leaves is the tightness that tells your body it must stay ready for danger. Release means you allow the nervous system to receive a new message. The day is over. The moment has passed. I can rest now. I can come back to myself now. And there is also gentle power in the word love. I release this day with love, not with anger, not with shame, not with defeat, not with the feeling that you failed, with love. Love means you do not attack yourself for having a human day. Love means you do not turn one hard moment into a whole identity. Love means you do not decide that because something went wrong, you are wrong. Love means you hold yourself with the same tenderness you would offer to someone you deeply care for. If someone you loved came to you tired at the end of the day, you would not say, think harder, worry more, punish yourself longer. You would say, come here, breathe, rest now. Tomorrow can meet you with a softer mind. Tonight, you offer that kindness to yourself. Maybe today, you were not as calm as you were wanted to be. Release this day with love. Maybe you said too much or said too little. Release this day with love. Maybe you felt jealous, afraid, impatient, or overwhelmed. Release this day with love. Maybe your body felt tired and you pushed through anyway. Release this day with love. Maybe you did not finish the task. Maybe the answer did not come. Maybe the message stayed silent. Maybe the door did not open. Still, release this day with love. The night is not asking you to be perfect. The night is asking you to be gentle enough to rest. There is a part of you that may believe holding on is safer. It may say, if I let go, I will lose control. If I stop thinking, something bad may happen. If I stop worrying, it means I do not care. But worry is not the same as care. Tightness is not the same as wisdom. Carrying the whole day into bed does not make you more prepared. It often makes you more tired. True care can be quiet. True care can say, I will meet what needs to be met when the time is right. Tonight, I give my body rest so I can meet life with more peace. Tonight, I stop using fear as proof that I am responsible. Tonight, I release this day with love. Let the line move through the body. I release this day with love. Feel it at the top of your head, where thoughts have been moving all day. Let the busy thoughts begin to slow. Feel it around your eyes, where you have looked at screens, faces, tasks, rooms, roads, and worries. Let the eyes become soft. Feel it in the jaw, where unsaid words and held emotions may have gathered. Let the jaw loosen. Feel it in the shoulders, where you may have carried duties no one else saw. Let the shoulders drop. Feel it in the chest, where the heart may have held hope and hurt at the same time. Let the chest open just a little. Feel it in the stomach, where tomorrow may be sitting too early. Let the stomach soften. I release this day with love. If memories come up while you say this line, do not fight them. Let them pass like clouds. A thought may come and say, "But what about this?" You can answer gently, "Not tonight." A fear may come and say, "But what if?" You can answer, "I will meet tomorrow when tomorrow comes." A regret may come and say, "You should have done better." You can answer, "I am learning, and I release this day with love." You do not need to argue with every thought. You do not need to follow every fear. You can bless the mind and return to the line. I release this day with love. The mind may wander. You return. The body may tighten. You return. The heart may ache. You return. The old way may be to end the day by reviewing everything that felt wrong. The new way is to end the day by giving yourself peace. The old way may be to count mistakes. The new way is to count the moments you survived, the breaths you took, the small efforts you made, the quiet ways you kept going. The old way may be to ask, "What is wrong with me?" The new way is to ask, "What does my heart need tonight?" And very often, the heart does not need more judgment. It needs the simple kindness of release. It needs to hear, "I am not going to make you carry the whole day alone. I am not going to make this one day define you. I am not going to make your tired mind solve everything right now." You can also release the version of yourself that you think you should have been today. That version may be calm, focused, patient, productive, cheerful, strong, and certain. But maybe today you were simply human. Maybe you were tender. Maybe you were distracted. Maybe you were slower. Maybe you were emotional. Maybe you were doing your best with a tired heart. Release the perfect version. Let the real version be loved. I release this day with love means I release the pressure to have lived it perfectly. I release the need to punish myself for not being more than I was able to be. I release the heavy idea that love is only for me when I do everything right. This line can become a soft cleansing of the inner world, not by force, but by allowing. Imagine the day like dust on the skin after a long walk. You do not hate the dust. You simply wash it away. The conversations, the noise, the stress, the hurry, the little hurts, the unfinished thoughts, all of it can begin to wash away through this one sentence. I release this day with love. The sentence becomes water. The breath becomes water. The night becomes water. You do not need to scrub your soul. You do not need to make healing harsh. You only need to let love move over what has been heavy. And if the day was beautiful, you can release it with love too. Release is not only for pain. Sometimes we hold even good moments tightly because we fear losing them. We say, I wish it could stay like this. I wish tomorrow would be the same. I wish this feeling would not leave. But love also allows good moments to pass with gratitude. You can say, thank you for what was sweet today. Thank you for what made me smile. Thank you for what reminded me of hope. I release even the beautiful parts with love because I trust that life can bring more beauty in new ways. I do not need to hold the day in a closed fist. I can bless it and let it become part of me gently. This practice is a way of making peace with time. The day came, the day moved, the day ended. You cannot go back and live it again. But you can choose the feeling you bring into the night. You can choose to stop dragging the past few hours behind you. You can choose to stop turning the night into a place where the mind tries to repair time. Time does not need to be repaired tonight. Your heart needs rest. Your body needs safety. Your soul needs softness. Whatever needs your clear action can meet you in the light of morning. But tonight, the work is release. Say it again slowly. I release this day with love. Let the word I feel steady. This is your choice. Let the word release feel open. This is your freedom. Let the word day hold everything that happened. This is what you are placing down. Let the word love become the way you place it down. Not with anger, not with fear, not with shame, with love. If tears come, let them be part of the release. If a sigh comes, let it be part of the release. If silence comes, let it be part of the release. There is no wrong way to soften. Tonight, you are not losing control. You are returning to trust. You are not ignoring your life. You are honoring your need for rest. You are not saying the day did not matter. You are saying your peace matters too. You are not giving up. You are giving your body the chance to renew. You are not forgetting what needs care. You are allowing care to begin with how you treat yourself in the dark. This is a new way to end the day, a kinder way, a softer way, a way that tells the deepest part of you, you are no longer alone with all of this. Let this line be the first of the 5, because release must come before deep rest. If the hands are full, they cannot receive. If the heart is crowded, it cannot soften. If the mind is replaying the day, it cannot fully enter peace. So first, you release. You open the hand. You place the day down. You let love close what fear wanted to keep open. I release this day with love. I take the wisdom. I leave the weight. I bless what taught me. I let my body rest. I let my mind become quiet. I let my heart come home. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. Let this line become the second soft light in your night. After you release the day, the body needs to know where it is now. It needs to know that this moment is not the meeting, not the message, not the problem, not the past, not the future. This moment is here. This breath is here. This bed, this room, this quiet, this night. The body may still be acting as if the whole day is happening, but you can speak to it gently. Not safe because every question has been answered. Not safe because life is perfect. Safe because in this breath I can soften. Held because life has not left me. Guided because even when I cannot see the full road, the next step can still appear. The body loves safety. The heart opens in safety. The mind becomes quieter in safety. Without safety, even beautiful words can feel far away. If the body feels unsafe, it may not be ready to believe in peace, hope, love, or rest. It may stay tight. It may hold its breath. It may scan the room, the past, and the future. So before you ask yourself to sleep, give the body the message it has been waiting for. You are safe enough now. You are held enough now. You are guided enough now. You do not have to stand guard over every possible tomorrow. You do not have to keep your shoulders lifted. You do not have to keep your heart locked. You can rest into this moment. Safety does not always arrive as a big feeling. Sometimes it begins as one relaxed, said breath. Sometimes it begins as the jaw loosening a little. Sometimes it begins as the hands opening. Sometimes it begins as the small thought, maybe I do not have to fight right now. That is enough. We are not forcing the body to become calm. We are inviting it. The body does not like to be commanded. It likes to be reassured. So say the line softly, as if you are speaking to the younger part of yourself. Say it like a warm blanket. Say it like a lamp left on in the heart. Say it like a promise that you will not frighten yourself through the night. Maybe your mind asks, how can I say I am safe when I still have problems? This is a fair question. But safety in this line does not mean there is nothing to handle in life. It means you do not have to handle it all in this second. It means you can give your nervous system a break from living in tomorrow. It means you can come back to the truth of this breath. Many people wait for life to become completely settled before they allow the body to relax. But life is always moving. There may always be something unknown. If peace depends on everything being solved first, the body may wait forever. So we teach the body a new truth. Even while life is still unfolding, I can feel safe in this breath. This is not denial. This is inner care. Denial says, nothing needs attention. Inner care says, I will give attention at the right time from a calmer place. Denial runs away. Inner care returns to the body. Denial pretends. Inner care tells the truth with kindness. You can be honest about your life and still let the body rest tonight. You can have a real concern and still soften your breath. You can have a problem waiting and still say, I am safe enough to sleep. The problem does not need your fear all night. It needs your clear mind, your steady heart, and your rested body when the time comes. Held is a tender word. My body is safe to relax now. Held means you do not have to feel like a lonely little island in the dark. Held means there is a loving presence around you, within you, beneath you. You may call it life, love, spirit, the universe, divine care, or the quiet wisdom of your own soul. The name matters less than the feeling. Held means you can lean back from the edge of panic. Held means you can stop acting as if you must hold the whole world together with your thoughts. Held means there is a deeper support that does not disappear because your mind is tired. Many people feel alone at night because the noise of the day is gone. When the phone is quiet, when the room is dark, when no one is asking anything, the hidden feelings may rise. Loneliness may come. Fear may come. Sadness may come. Old memories may come. If that happens, this line becomes even more important. Life is holding me gently tonight. You are not wrong because a feeling comes. You are not failing because the night brings tenderness to the surface. The night often reveals hakikah at the day covered. Meet it softly. Place your hand on your heart if that feels natural. Let the hand say, I am here. Let the breath say, I am here. Let the words say, I am supported in this moment. Held also means you do not need to earn rest. You do not need to finish every task before you deserve sleep. You do not need to be perfect before life can hold you. A child does not need to complete a list before being worthy of care. A flower does not need to prove itself before receiving rain. The body does not need you to become flawless before it deserves kindness. You are allowed to be held as you are, tired as you are, unfinished as you are, learning as you are, still healing as you are. This is a deep change for the mind that has believed love must be earned through effort. Tonight, let life hold you without asking you to perform. Guided is the third part of the line. I can rest and let guidance come in its time. Guided means you do not have to see the whole path before you rest. The mind loves maps. It wants to know every turn, every answer, every result. But the soul often moves one step at a time. Guidance may not come as a loud voice. It may come as a calm feeling in the morning. It may come as a simple idea. It may come as the strength to do one thing. It may come as a closed door that protects you. It may come as a delay that gives you time. It may come as a quiet knowing that says, not this, try this, wait, speak, rest, begin. You do not have to force guidance tonight. You only have to become quiet enough to receive it when it comes. Sometimes the answer does not come because the mind is too loud. Worry fills the room. Fear keeps talking. The body stays tight. The heart cannot hear the gentle direction beneath all that noise. But when you say, I do not need to know the whole path tonight, something begins to quiet down. The line does not force the answer. It prepares the inner space. It says, I trust that I do not need to know everything before sleeping. I trust that wisdom can rise when I am rested. I trust that the next step can come in the right time. I trust that my fear is not the only voice in me. There may be a part of you that has felt unguided for a long time. It may say, if I were guided, why did I feel lost? If I were held, why did I hurt? If I were safe, why did I go through hard things? These are tender questions. Do not push them away. But tonight, we are not trying to answer the whole history of your pain. We are giving your heart one safe moment now. Sometimes healing begins not by explaining the past, but by changing how you meet yourself in the present. You may not understand every part of your path. You may not know why certain doors closed. You may not know why certain seasons lasted so long. But tonight, you can still say, I am willing to feel held now. I am willing to receive guidance now. I am willing to let safety return to my body one breath at a time. Let the word safe move through your body. Safe in the head, where thoughts have been loud. Safe in the throat, where words may have been held back. Safe in the chest, where feelings may have gathered. Safe in the stomach, where fear may sit. Safe in the hands which have done so much. Safe in the legs which have carried you through another day. Let the word held move beneath you, like the bed supporting your weight, like the earth under the bed, like life under the earth, like a quiet strength that does not need you to understand it. Let the word guided open above you like a sky with more space than your worries can see. You can repeat the line with the breath. Breathe in, I am safe. Breathe out, I am held. Breathe in, I am guided. Breathe out tonight. Do not rush. You are not trying to finish a practice. You are letting the words become a feeling. If the body still feels tense, speak more gently, not more forcefully. If the mind still feels busy, return to the breath, not the battle. If fear says, this is not working, answer with kindness. I do not need to make it work. I only need to offer myself love. The practice is not a test, it is care. A safe body can sleep more deeply. A held heart can stop reaching for every answer. A guided mind can stop believing It must control every little thing. This line touches all three: safety for the body, holding for the heart, guidance for the mind and spirit. It is simple, but it is full. When you say it, you are not only asking for peace, you are creating an inner place where peace can land. You are telling the frightened parts of yourself that they no longer need to run the whole night. You are telling the tired parts that someone kind is here. You are telling the uncertain parts that they do not have to know the whole way. There is a deep rest that comes when you stop treating life like an enemy. This does not mean life has never hurt. It does not mean every event was easy. It means you are ready to stop meeting the night as if danger is the only truth. Life is also breath. Life is also repair. Life is also small signs. Life is also the body healing in quiet ways. Life is also the morning that comes after the dark. Life is also the gentle thought that arrives when you stop fighting. Life is also the strength you did not know you had. Tonight, let yourself belong to that larger life. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. If you are used to feeling alone, this line may feel strange at first. Let it feel strange. New safety often feels unfamiliar before it feels natural. The body may not trust soft words right away. It may have learned to stay ready. It may have learned to expect disappointment. It may have learned to protect itself through control. So do not rush it. Do not shame it. Do not say, "Why can't I relax?" Say, "Of course I am learning. Of course my body needs time. Of course safety is a practice." Then return to the line. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. The repetition is not to force the body, it is to teach the body gently. Think of this line like a lamp in a dark room. It does not remove the whole night. It simply gives enough light for the next step. The mind may still not know everything. The future may still be unseen, but there is light enough to rest. There is love enough to soften. There is guidance enough for tonight. You do not need tomorrow's light before tomorrow comes. You only need tonight's light. This line is tonight's light. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. And if your heart feels heavy, let held be the word you stay with. I am held. If your body feels tense, let safe be the word you stay with. I am safe. If your mind feels lost, let guided be the word you stay with. I am guided. You do not need to hold the whole sentence perfectly. Take the word you need most. Let it become a small prayer. Safe, held, guided, tonight. 4 simple words. 4 soft steps into rest. There is nothing weak about needing to feel held. Every living thing needs support. The tree needs soil. The flower needs light. The body needs breath. The heart needs love. The mind needs peace. You were never meant to move through life without support. You may have had seasons where you felt you had to do everything alone. You may have become strong because you had no choice. But tonight, you can let strength become softness. You can let independence become trust. You can let the one who always holds everything be held for a while, even if only by the bed, even if only by the breath, even if only by these words: I am safe, held, and guided tonight. This line also helps you stop sleeping inside fear of the future. The future is not here yet. Your mind may bring pictures of it, but those pictures are not the same as truth. Fear paints in dark colors. Tiredness makes the picture look even darker. Night can make small worries feel large. So before sleep, do not let the tired mind become the final voice about tomorrow. Give the future to guidance. Say, I do not need to see every detail. I do not need to control every path. I do not need to solve tomorrow from this tired body. I am guided. I will meet the next step when it comes. Let this line become a soft agreement with life. I will rest tonight, and I will listen when the next step appears. I will stop forcing, and I will stay open. I will stop using fear as my only guide, and I will let peace speak too. I will not demand that the whole path be shown before I sleep. I will trust the next gentle light. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. This line may be the one your heart needs most, because many people can release the day a little. They can even tell the body it is safe. But when it comes to forgiving themselves, something inside tightens. The mind says, not yet. I should have known better. I should have done more. I should have been calmer. I should have been stronger. I should have made a different choice. And so the heart eye is kept awake, not by the outside world, but by an inner voice that will not stop judging. Tonight, this line comes to soften that voice. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Self-forgiveness does not mean you refuse to grow. It means you stop using pain as the only way to learn. You can learn through love. You can change through kindness. You can become wiser without becoming cruel toward yourself. Many people believe that if they stop blaming themselves, they will not improve. But blame often keeps the mind stuck in the same wound. Love gives you space to see clearly. Shame makes you hide. Love helps you tell the truth. Shame says you are bad. Love says you are learning. Shame says you should have been perfect. Love says you are human and you can choose again. Before sleep, The mind often brings back the places where you feel you failed. It may show you one sentence you wish you had not said, one chance you think you missed, one choice you question, one habit you repeated, one moment when you were not the version of yourself you wanted to be. And because the room is quiet, the thought may feel louder than it did during the day. But not every thought that comes at night is truth. Sometimes it is only tiredness speaking. Sometimes it is fear. Sometimes it is an old habit of self-punishment. Tonight you do not need to believe every harsh thought. You can meet it with a kinder one. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. There is a difference between responsibility and punishment. Responsibility says, I can see what happened. I can learn from it. I can make a better choice. I can repair what can be repaired. Punishment says, I must suffer over and over again. I must keep replaying it. I must not let myself rest. I must prove that I care by hurting. But hurting yourself does not heal the moment. It only adds another wound. If something needs to be made right, let tomorrow bring the chance. If an apology is needed, you can offer it with a clearer heart. If a change is needed, you can begin it with steadier energy. But tonight, the heart does not need punishment. It needs rest. Maybe you are carrying guilt for not doing enough. But ask yourself gently, did you really do nothing? Or did you do what you could with the strength you had? Sometimes the mind ignores all the effort you made because it is focused on what remains undone. It forgets that you woke up. You tried. You answered what you could. You carried feelings no one saw. You made choices with the awareness you had. You moved through a day that may have asked a lot from you. Maybe you did not do everything, but you did something. Maybe it was not perfect, but it was human. Tonight, you can honor the effort instead of only judging the unfinished parts. Maybe you are carrying guilt for resting. You may think, I should have worked more. I should have pushed harder. I should have been more useful. But your worth is not measured by how exhausted you become. Rest is not failure. Rest is not laziness when the body is asking for care. Rest is part of being alive. Even the earth has seasons. Even the sun sets. Even the breath leaves before it returns. You are allowed to have limits. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to stop. I forgive myself for needing rest. I forgive myself for being human. I let my heart rest. Maybe you are carrying guilt for a feeling. You may think, I should not feel angry. I should not feel sad. I should not feel jealous. I should not feel afraid. But feelings are not crimes. They are messages. They rise to be seen, held, understood, and guided. You do not need to act from every feeling, but you also do not need to hate yourself for having them. Anger may be showing you where a boundary was crossed. Sadness may be showing you where love was needed. Fear may be showing you where safety is asking to return. Jealousy may be showing you a desire you have not allowed yourself to honor. Feelings become softer when they are met with compassion. Tonight, forgive yourself for feeling. Maybe you are carrying guilt for the past. Something from years ago may still follow you into quiet moments. You may look back with the eyes you have now and judge the version of you who did not know what you know now. But that version of you was living with the awareness, fear, hope, pain, and strength they had at that time. Do not use today's wisdom as a weapon against yesterday's self. Today you can see more because you have grown. That growth is beautiful, but growth should not become a reason to hate who you were before. You can say, I forgive the old version of me. I understand why I chose what I chose. I bless the part of me that was trying to survive. I let my heart rest. This line can be hard because the heart may be used to earning forgiveness. It may believe it must first be perfect, first fix everything, first be approved by everyone, first never repeat the mistake again. But forgiveness is not the reward for becoming perfect. Forgiveness is the ground where healing begins. When you forgive yourself, you create a safe inner space where true change can happen. A heart under attack cannot grow freely. A mind filled with shame cannot see clearly. A body living in guilt cannot deeply rest. Forgiveness gives the whole self room to breathe. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Notice that the line does not say, I understand everything. It does not say, I did everything right. It does not say, nothing matters. It simply says, I forgive myself. It says, I stop holding my heart in a tight place tonight. It says, I allow love to enter the place where blame has been sitting. It says, I do not need to keep reopening the wound before sleep. It says, I can grow tomorrow without hurting myself tonight. Let this line meet the places where you have been hard on yourself. If you were impatient, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If you were afraid, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If you avoided something, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If you were not able to give everyone what they wanted, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If you fell into an old pattern, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If you did not love yourself well today, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. The line is not there to excuse the old pattern. It is there to stop shame from becoming another old pattern. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is not another person. It is yourself. You may forgive others more easily because you can understand their pain, their fear, their confusion. But when it comes to yourself, you become strict. You expect yourself to know, to handle, to be calm, to be strong, to be wise, to be loving, to be ready. Tonight, let the same compassion you offer others come back home to you. You deserve the kindness you keep giving away. You deserve the patience you offer to people you love. You deserve to be spoken to softly by your own inner voice. Place one hand on your heart if it feels right. Feel that your heart has been beating for you all day, even when you worried, even when you doubted, even when you judged yourself, even when you forgot to be gentle. It kept beating. It stayed with you. It carried your feelings. It held your hopes. It held your pain. It is tired now. Let it rest. You do not need to fill the heart with more blame tonight. You can say, "Dear heart, I am sorry for how hard I have been on you. I forgive myself. I let you rest now. You have carried enough for today." Forgiveness before sleep can become a kind of inner cleansing. The mind may bring the day's little sharp edges, and forgiveness smooths them. It may bring a heavy memory, and forgiveness softens the grip. It may bring a harsh thought, and forgiveness answers with love. You may not feel fully free in one night. That is okay. Forgiveness can come in layers. Tonight may be one layer. Tomorrow may bring another. You do not need to force the whole heart open. You only need to stop closing it harder. I am willing to forgive myself. I am willing to let my heart rest. Willingness is enough to begin. If the full line feels too big, start smaller. I am willing to forgive myself. If even that feels too big, say, "I am willing to stop attacking myself tonight." That is already a doorway. The heart does not need to leap into perfect peace. It only needs a little less cruelty, a little less blame, a little less pressure, a little more warmth, a little more breath, a little more space. Healing often begins with these small changes. Not a dramatic moment, but a quiet choice to be kinder than you were yesterday. Your heart may have been waiting all day for you to come back to it. During the day, you may have been busy, answering, doing, moving, thinking, caring, trying. But at night, the heart whispers, "What about me? Am I safe with you? Will you? Oh, listen to me. Will you stop blaming me? Will you let me rest?" This line is your answer. Yes, dear heart, I am here now. I forgive myself and let you rest. I will not keep you awake with old shame. I will not make you carry every mistake. I will not make you earn love tonight. You are allowed to rest. There is a soft freedom that comes when you stop making yourself the enemy. Many people go through life fighting their own mind, their own body, their own feelings, their own past. But the self cannot heal while it is treated like an enemy. Tonight, become your own gentle friend. Stand beside yourself. Speak kindly. Tell the truth without cruelty. Admit what needs to change without shame. Let love be the place where change begins. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If you need to repair something tomorrow, forgiveness tonight will help you repair it from love, not panic. If you need to make a new choice tomorrow, forgiveness tonight will help you choose from clarity, not shame. If you need to begin again tomorrow, forgiveness tonight will help you begin with hope, not self-hate. Forgiveness does not stop growth. It makes growth safer. It gives the mind courage to look honestly. It gives the heart strength to keep opening. It gives the body permission to stop bracing for inner attack. Say the line again. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Let the words move slowly. I forgive myself. Let that touch the places where you have been holding blame, and let my heart rest. Let that touch the tiredness beneath the blame. Sometimes under self-judgment there is simply exhaustion, a tired heart, a heart that wanted to do well, a heart that wanted to be loved, a heart that wanted to be safe, a heart that made choices while carrying pain. Tonight, let that heart rest. You are not the worst thing you did. You are not the moment you regret. You are not the old pattern. You are not the fear that rose in you. You are not the unfinished task. You are not the mistake. You are a living soul, learning through many days, many feelings, many choices, many beginnings. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to soften. You are allowed to become wiser without dragging shame into every night. You are allowed to forgive yourself enough to sleep. Maybe tomorrow you will choose differently. Maybe tomorrow you will speak more kindly. Maybe tomorrow you will take one step you avoided today. Maybe tomorrow you will care for your body in a better way. Maybe tomorrow you will answer with more peace. But tonight, the seed of tomorrow's better choice is not shame. It is love. Love is what helps you return. Love is what helps you try again. Love is what helps the heart open after it has been hurt. Love is what says, this day is not the end of your story. Rest now. Begin again when the morning comes. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Let this be the line that lowers the heavy curtain of blame. Let it close the courtroom in your mind. Let it stop the long inner argument. Let it tell the body that no more punishment is needed tonight. Let it tell the heart that it can stop standing before judgment. Let it tell the soul that love is still here. You are still worthy of peace. You are still worthy of rest. You are still worthy of a gentle night. Tonight, forgive yourself for not having all the answers. Forgive yourself for needing time. Forgive yourself for being tired. Forgive yourself for learning slowly. Forgive yourself for the old ways you used when you did not yet know safer ways. Forgive yourself for every moment when fear was louder than love. Forgive yourself for the times you forgot your worth. Forgive yourself for trying to survive with the tools you had. And as you forgive, let the heart rest. Let it unclench. Let it breathe. Let it feel held inside your own kindness. The first line helps you release the day. The second line helps you feel safe, held, and guided. And this third line brings love to the place where self-blame may still be living. Together, they prepare the soul for peace. You release what happened. You remember you are held now. You forgive the human heart that carried you through it. This is how the night becomes gentle. This is how the inner world becomes a safer place. This is how sleep begins to feel less like falling into the unknown and more like being received by quiet love. Say it once more, slowly and softly. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Let it be enough for tonight. Let the heart hear it. Let the body hear it. Let the younger part of you hear it. Let the tired mind hear it. No more punishment tonight. No more heavy review. No more using the dark to hurt yourself. Tonight, forgiveness becomes your pillow. Love becomes the last voice. And your heart, after holding so much, is finally allowed to rest. Good is still moving toward me. Let this line enter your heart slowly tonight. Do not rush it. Do not try to force yourself to believe it with pressure. Just let it come near you like a soft light at the edge of the room. Good is still moving toward me. These words are not here to make you pretend that everything is already clear. They are not here to make you ignore the places where your life still feels unfinished. They are not here to tell you that you should never feel tired, unsure, or afraid. They are here to remind you that what you see tonight is not the whole story. The silence you hear tonight is not the whole answer. The delay you feel tonight is not the end of the path. Good can still be moving, even when your eyes cannot see it yet. Many people lose peace before sleep because they look at what has not happened yet and call it final. They say, the answer did not come today, so maybe it is not coming. The door did not open today, so maybe life is closed to me. The change did not appear today, so maybe nothing is changing. The person did not understand me today, so maybe I will never be understood. The money did not arrive today, so maybe there will never be enough. The body did not feel better today, so maybe it never will. But the mind is not always wise at night. A tired mind can make the future look darker than it is. A tired heart can turn one quiet evening into a story of forever. So tonight, we speak a kinder truth. Good is still moving toward me. This line gives your heart room to breathe. It does not demand proof. It does not ask the universe to show everything before morning. It simply keeps the door open inside you. It says, I may not see how, but I do not close my heart. I may not know when, but I do not call myself forgotten. I may not understand the delay, but I do not let fear write the ending. Good is still moving toward me. Peace can still find me. Guidance can still reach me. The next step can still appear. A new thought can still come. A softer morning can still rise. A blessing can still be forming in a way my worried mind cannot see tonight. Sometimes good moves quietly. It does not always arrive like thunder. It does not always come with a sign so large that every fear disappears at once. Sometimes good moves like a seed under soil. Nothing seems to be happening from the outside, but something is growing where the eyes cannot reach. Sometimes good moves like dawn before the sun appears. The sky is still dark, but the light has already begun its return. Sometimes good moves like healing inside the body. You cannot watch every cell repair, but life is still working in quiet ways. Sometimes good moves through a delay, a closed door, a new idea, a small feeling of peace, or the courage to stop chasing what has been hurting you. Good does not always look the way fear expected, but it can still be good. Before sleep, this truth matters because the mind wants to finish every story. It wants to know where life is going. It wants to know if love will come, if money will improve, if the heart will heal, if the body will feel better, if the path will open, if tomorrow will be easier. But there are some things you cannot know tonight, and not knowing does not mean you are unsafe. Not knowing does not mean you are lost. Not knowing does not mean life has left you. Sometimes not knowing is simply the space before the next piece is shown. So instead of forcing the whole answer from a tired mind, you can whisper, "Good is still moving toward me. I do not need to see the whole way tonight." This line also helps you stop asking fear to explain your future. Fear is not a good guide at bedtime. Fear looks at one problem and says, "This is everything." Fear looks at one delay and says, "Nothing will change." Fear looks at one lonely night and says, "You will always be alone." Fear looks at one mistake and says, "This is who you are." But love speaks differently. Love says, "This is one moment, your whole life." Love says, "This is one feeling, not your final truth." Love says, "This is one closed door, not the end of all doors." Love says, "Rest now, the path can still open." Good is still moving toward me. You do not need to know the exact form of the good. That is important. The mind often becomes tense because it thinks good must come through one person, one plan, one date, one message, one result, one path. And when that one thing does not happen, the mind feels crushed. But life is larger than one path. Support can come through many doors. Love can reach through many forms. Guidance can arrive through many small signs. Peace can come before the problem is solved. Strength can come before the result is seen. A new beginning can arrive in a way you did not plan. When you say, good is still moving toward me, you stop telling life that it has only one way to help you. This does not mean you do nothing. It does not mean you give up your part. It means you stop trying to do life's part with fear. Your part is to care for yourself. Your part is to speak kindly to your mind. Your part is to take the next honest step when it is time. Your part is to rest when your body needs rest. Your part is to stop feeding old thoughts that make you feel small. Life's part is timing, connection, opening, movement, and the quiet ways things come together beyond what you can control tonight. So before sleep, you can return to your part. My part tonight is peace. My part tonight is release. My part tonight is trust. Good is still moving toward me. Maybe the good moving toward you is a new way of seeing yourself. Maybe it is not the outer answer yet. Maybe it is the inner strength to stop needing one answer so badly that you lose your peace. Maybe the good is a calmer nervous system. Maybe the good is the ability to say no. Maybe the good is the courage to begin again. Maybe the good is a soft thought after many hard ones. Maybe the good is not a loud miracle, but a small return to your own heart. Do not reject small good because you were waiting for something bigger. Sometimes small good is the beginning of the bigger shift. A breath can begin peace. A choice can begin freedom. A soft word can begin healing. A night of rest can begin a new morning. Good can move through rest too. Many people think good only comes through effort. They believe if they are not working, thinking, planning, fixing, or controlling, then nothing is happening. But rest is not empty. Rest is where the body renews. Rest is where the mind clears. Rest is where the heart softens enough to hear guidance. Rest is where the nervous system stops living inside tomorrow. Rest is where strength returns quietly. When you sleep with trust, you are not doing nothing. You are giving your whole being the chance to repair, reset, and receive. So when you say, good is still moving toward me, you can also let yourself rest without guilt. You do not need to stay awake to help life do its work. Let this line touch the place inside you that has been waiting for love, waiting for relief, waiting for change, waiting for peace, waiting for proof that life has not forgotten you. That waiting place can become tired. It can begin to feel dry, like it has been standing in the doorway too long. Tonight, do not shame the waiting place. Comfort it. Say, I know you are tired. I know you have hoped for a long time. I know you want to see something change, but let us not turn tiredness into hopelessness. let us rest in trust. Good is still moving toward me. And if your mind asks when, answer softly in the right time. If it asks how, answer softly in ways I may not see yet. If it asks, what if nothing changes, answer softly, I am changing, and that matters. If it asks, what if I am forgotten, answer softly, life is still here, breath is still here, love is still possible. You do not need to argue with fear. You can give it a better place to rest. Good is still moving toward me. Let this be the answer that does not fight but soothes. There is a deep peace in remembering that unseen does not mean absent. You cannot see the roots under a tree, but they hold it. You cannot see the wind, but you feel it move. You cannot see your heart working inside your chest, but it has stayed with you through every day. You cannot see every quiet way life is arranging, healing, preparing, softening, teaching, and guiding. But unseen does not mean nothing. Tonight, let your heart become humble enough to say, maybe more is happening than I can see. Maybe life is not finished with this story. Maybe good is still moving toward me. Say it now like a blessing. Good is still moving toward me. Let it move through the chest. Let it soften the tight place around the future. Let it touch the part of you that has been watching the door too closely. Let it tell you that you do not need to stare at the door all night for it to open at the right time. Rest, sleep, breathe, live, trust. Good is still moving, even when you are not watching. Peace is still possible, even when the mind has questions. Love is still possible, even after old pain. A new step is still possible, even after a long delay. Your future is not being decided by tonight's fear. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. This is the fifth line, and it is the line that lets the whole practice settle into the night. After you release the day, after you remind your body that you are safe, after you forgive yourself, after you trust that good is still moving, this final line becomes a soft doorway into rest. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Do not say it like an order. Say it like a gift. Do not say it with pressure. Say it with kindness. You are not forcing sleep to come. You are inviting peace to come closer. You are not demanding that every feeling disappear. You are allowing the heart to become a little less heavy. A lighter heart does not mean a perfect heart. It does not mean every question is answered. It does not mean every worry has disappeared. It means some of the weight has loosened. It means the heart does not have to hold the whole day with the same tightness. It means one layer of fear has softened. It means one hard thought has become quieter. It means one part of you has remembered that rest is allowed. Sometimes that is enough. We do not need to ask the night for a whole new life before morning. We can ask for a softer inner world. We can ask for a little more peace. We can ask to wake with a heart that feels less alone. Before sleep, the body needs a direction. The mind needs a simple path. If you do not give it one, it may walk back into the same old worries. It may return to the same fear, the same regret, the same question, the same problem. This final line gives the mind another path. I sleep in peace. That is the direction. I wake with a lighter heart. That is the hope. It is simple. It is soft. It is easy for the tired mind to hold, and sometimes the mind does not need a big plan. It only needs one safe place to go. Peace is not always a feeling that appears suddenly. Sometimes peace begins as permission. Permission to stop thinking for now. Permission to let the breath slow down. Permission to stop holding the body so tightly. Permission to let tomorrow stay in tomorrow. Permission to stop making one hard day the whole story. When you say, I sleep in peace, you are giving yourself that permission. You are saying, for this night, I choose not to keep fighting. For this night, I choose not to keep punishing myself. For this night, I choose not to keep chasing answers. I place myself in the care of rest. And when you say, I wake with a lighter heart, you are giving your morning a gentle seed. You are not trying to control the whole morning. You are not demanding that every outer thing change before sunrise. You are simply planting the feeling of lightness. Maybe you wake with one better thought. Maybe you wake with one new idea. Maybe you wake with less tension in the body. Maybe you wake with more courage to take the next step. Maybe you wake with the same life around you, but a softer way of meeting it. That matters. The first change is often not outside. The first change is how you rise inside what is still unfolding. A lighter heart can change how the morning feels. With a lighter heart, the phone does not take your peace so quickly. With a lighter heart, the same task feels less heavy. With a lighter heart, the body may breathe more freely. With a lighter heart, you may speak to yourself with less harshness. With a lighter heart, you may see one small good thing that fear would have missed. This is why the final line matters. It does not only bless your sleep, it blesses the doorway into tomorrow. It tells your mind that morning can be met with more softness than tonight's fear believes. Let this line be slow. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Feel the word sleep. It is not a loss of control. It is a return. It is life carrying you for a while. Feel the word peace. It is not far away. It begins with this breath. Feel the word wake. It reminds you that another beginning is possible. Feel the words lighter heart. Let them touch the place inside you that has been carrying too much. You do not need to make the heart light by force. You only need to stop adding weight to it tonight. Some nights, peace may feel close. Some nights, peace may feel far. Let both be okay. If peace feels far, this line is still useful. It gives the mind a soft direction. If the heart feels heavy, this line is still kind. It says the heaviness does not need to be permanent. If sleep feels difficult, this line does not blame you. It simply sits with you in the dark. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Even if sleep takes time, you can rest in the feeling of the words. Even if thoughts come, you can return to the line. Even if the body is slow to soften, the line is still a gentle place to come back to. Many people enter sleep as if they are falling away from life, but you can enter sleep as if you are being received. You can let the bed hold the body. You can let the breath hold the mind. You can let the night hold the heart. You can let love be the last voice you hear inside. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. This is not escape. This is care. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. You are giving the body what it needs so the soul can continue with more grace. If fear tries to return, do not be angry. Fear may be used to being the last voice. It may try to speak again. It may say, "Do not rest yet. Think about this. Remember that. Prepare for tomorrow." But you can answer gently, "Not now. I have given today what I can. I have released what I can. I have forgiven what I can. I have trusted what I can. Now I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart." You do not need to shout at fear. You only need to stop letting fear lead the night. The heart becomes lighter when it is not forced to carry everything alone. So before sleep, let the heart share its weight with the quiet. Let it share its worry with the breath. Let it share its fear with the loving presence that surrounds and lives within you. Let it share its regret with forgiveness. Let it share its hope with trust. Let it share its tiredness with rest. The heart was never meant to be a closed room full of heavy things. It was meant to breathe. It was meant to soften. It was meant to open again and again, gently, safely, in its own time. There may be parts of your life that still need attention. Let them wait until you have strength. There may be choices that need to be made. Let them meet a clearer mind. There may be words that need to be spoken. Let them come from a rested heart. There may be steps that need to be taken. Let them begin from peace, not panic. Sleep is not the enemy of progress. Peace is not the enemy of action. Rest does not take you away from your life. Rest gives you back to your life with more presence. So tonight, you are not wasting time by sleeping. You are allowing life within you to renew. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Let this line be the last cup of kindness you drink before sleep. Let it be the last message your body receives. Let it be the last direction your mind follows. You do not need to end the day with fear. You do not need to end the day with shame. You do not need to end the day with the old story. You can end it with peace. You can end it with trust. You can end it with love. And even if only a small part of you believes it tonight, that small part is enough to begin. Tonight, make the practice simple. Do not turn it into another thing to do perfectly. Do not make it heavy. Do not judge whether you are doing it right. The beauty of these 5 lines is that they meet you exactly where you are. You can be peaceful or worried. You can be tired or restless. You can feel hopeful or unsure. You can have a clear mind or a busy mind. The practice does not ask you to arrive already calm. It helps you become softer, one line at a time. Before you begin, let the day slow down. If the phone is in your hand, place it away for a moment if you can. Not as a punishment, not because the phone is bad, but because your mind deserves a few moments that belong only to peace. Let the world wait. Let the messages wait. Let the noise wait. You have given enough attention to many things today. Now give a little attention to your own heart. Let the room be as it is. It does not need to be perfect. The bed does not need to look perfect. The night does not need to feel perfect. You only need this moment. Let your shoulders drop a little. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands open. Let the breath move in and out without force. You do not need to breathe in a special way. Just notice that breath is already here. Breath has been with you all day. Breath stayed through your worry. Breath stayed through your work. Breath stayed through your feelings. Breath stayed even when you forgot it. Now come back to it. Let one slow breath remind you that you are still here, and this moment can be met gently. If it feels natural, place a hand on your heart. If not, simply let your hands rest. The hand is not magic. It is only a message. It tells the body, I am here with you. It tells the heart, I am listening. It tells the younger part of you, you are not being left alone tonight. Many people go through the whole day touching the outside world, but never offering one kind touch to themselves. Tonight, let there be one moment of kindness, one small signal of care, one soft return. Now begin with the first line. I release this day with love. Say it slowly. Let the day pass before you without chasing it. You do not need to review every detail. You do not need to explain it. Just let the sentence hold the whole day. I release this day with love. If something hard happened, let love surround it. If something beautiful happened, let gratitude bless it. If something unfinished remains, let it wait for morning. I release this day with love. I take the lesson and leave the weight. Then move to the second line. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. Let this line speak to the body. Let it speak to the tight places. Let it speak to the part of you that still feels it must watch over everything. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. You do not need to know the whole path. You do not need to hold the whole world. You do not need to keep your body ready for every fear. In this breath, you can soften. In this moment, you can rest. You are held by something deeper than your worry. Then say the third line. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Let it touch the places where you have been hard on yourself. Let it move toward the mistake, the delay, the fear, the old choice, the tired part of you. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. You are learning. You are human. You are allowed to grow without using shame as your guide. If something needs to change, it can change through love. If something needs repair, it can be met with a calmer heart. Tonight, no more punishment. Tonight, your heart can rest. Then say the fourth line. Good is still moving toward me. Let it open the future a little. Let it remind your mind that tonight is not the whole story. You may not know the way, but the way can still form. You may not see the answer, but peace can still come. You may not feel clear, but guidance can still reach you. Good is still moving toward me. You do not need to chase it in the dark. You do not need to hold your breath until it arrives. You can rest while life continues its quiet work. Then say the fifth line. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Let it be the soft ending. Let it tell the body that the practice is complete. Let it tell the mind that it has a gentle path into sleep. Let it tell the heart that morning can meet it with less weight. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Not because everything is perfect, not because you have forced yourself to feel calm, but because you have given yourself love instead of fear. You have given yourself kindness instead of pressure. You have given yourself a new night message. Now let the 5 lines come together slowly and simply. I release this day with love. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. Good is still moving toward me. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Let them be enough. Do not add too much. Do not search for the perfect feeling. Do not check whether the practice is working. Just let the words rest in you. Some nights they will feel deep. Some nights they will feel light. Some nights the mind may still be busy. Some nights the body may relax quickly. Let every night be different. Your only task is to return with kindness. If you wake during the night, you can use one line again. You do not need all 5. Choose the one your heart needs. If the mind is replaying the day, say, I release this day with love. If the body feels afraid, say, I am safe, held, and guided tonight. If guilt returns, say, I forgive myself and let my heart rest. If the future feels unclear, say, good is still moving toward me. If you simply want to rest again, say, I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. One line can be enough. One breath can be enough. One soft return can be enough. Do not make this practice a test of your faith. It is not about proving that you never worry. It is about changing the way you meet worry. It is not about proving that your mind is always peaceful. It is about giving the mind a peaceful place to return. It is not about becoming perfect before bed. It is about letting the tired, human, real version of you be loved before sleep. This is the quiet power of the practice. It does not shame the old thoughts. It simply gives you new ones to hold. Over time, these 5 lines may become familiar to the body. The first line may begin to help the mind close the day. The second may help the body feel safer. The third may soften self-blame. The fourth may keep hope alive. The fifth may guide you into sleep with more peace. This is how gentle repetition works. It builds a new path, not with force, not with fear, but with return. Night after night, word after word, breath after breath, the inner world learns that it does not have to end every day in worry. Tonight, you do not need to solve your whole life. Let that truth be a soft relief. You do not need to understand every delay. You do not need to know how every door will open. You do not need to fix every feeling before your eyes close. You do not need to become perfectly calm, perfectly strong, perfectly healed, or perfectly clear. You only need to let yourself be human and loved in the same breath. You only need to give your heart a gentler ending than fear. The day has had its time. The thoughts have had their time. The worries have had their time. Now let peace have a little time too. Let the body receive what the mind has been too busy to give it. Let the heart receive what the world may not have offered today. Let the soul remember that rest is not something you must earn by being perfect. Rest is part of life. Rest is a gift the body needs. Rest is a quiet return to the deeper place inside you that still knows how to trust. If today was heavy, let it be over for now. If today was confusing, let clarity come when it is ready. If today brought tears, let the tears be honored. and then let the heart be held. If today brought fear, let fear be met with kindness and then allowed to soften. If today brought joy, let gratitude bless it and release it too. Everything that came today can now be placed down. You do not have to carry the same weight into your sleep. You can let the night hold what your hands are too tired to hold. The 5 lines are simple, but they create a gentle path. I release this day with love. This helps you stop dragging the day into the dark. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. This helps your body remember that this breath is safe enough to soften. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. This helps the inner voice become kind again. Good is still moving toward me. This keeps the future open instead of closed by fear. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. This gives the night a soft direction. Let these lines become your quiet shelter. Not a shelter that hides you from life, but a shelter that helps you meet life with a softer heart. Not a way to escape responsibility, but a way to stop letting fear be the last voice of the day. Tomorrow may ask for action. Tomorrow may ask for courage. Tomorrow may ask for patience. Tomorrow may ask for a clear choice. But tonight asks for rest. Tonight asks for release. Tonight asks you to come back to yourself. There is a loving wisdom in ending the day gently. The mind may think the future is built only by effort, but the future is also shaped by the state you keep returning to. If you keep returning to fear, fear becomes familiar. If you keep returning to blame, blame becomes familiar. If you keep returning to trust, trust begins to grow. If you keep returning to forgiveness, the heart becomes less heavy. If you keep returning to peace, the body begins to know that peace is possible. This is not instant. This is gentle. This is steady. This is how a new inner home is built. So tonight, do not ask your tired mind to carry tomorrow. Tomorrow is not here yet. Do not ask your tired heart to carry every mistake. You are allowed to learn without suffering all night. Do not ask your tired body to stay ready for every fear. You are allowed to soften. Let sleep become an act of trust. Let closing your eyes become a way of saying, I do not have to watch everything for life to keep moving. I do not have to fear everything for life to protect me. I do not have to control everything for good to find its way. Maybe your heart still feels tender. Let it be tender. Tender does not mean weak. It means you are alive. Maybe your mind still has questions. Let them wait beside the bed instead of inside your chest. Maybe your body still feels tight. Let one breath soften one place. You do not need to relax all at once. You do not need to do this perfectly. One small softening is enough. One kind sentence is enough. One moment of choosing peace over fear is enough for tonight. Let the words come one more time, like a blessing over the whole day. I release this day with love. I let go of what I cannot carry into sleep. I take the wisdom and leave the weight. I am safe, held, and guided tonight. I let my body soften into this moment. I let my spirit trust the unseen path. I forgive myself and let my heart rest. I stop using the night to judge myself. I allow love to meet every human part of me. Good is still moving toward me. I do not close my heart because I cannot see the answer yet. I trust that life can work in quiet ways. I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. I give this night to rest. I give tomorrow the chance to meet me gently. Now let there be nothing more to prove, nothing more to force, nothing more to hold tightly in the mind. Let the breath become slower. Let the body become heavier in the bed. Let the face soften. Let the hands rest. Let the heart feel that it has been heard. You have given yourself a kinder ending. You have chosen words that heal instead of words that hurt. You have placed love at the doorway of sleep. And if the mind tries once more to return to the old worry, simply come back to one line. Good is still moving toward me, or I am safe, held, and guided tonight. Or I sleep in peace and wake with a lighter heart. Let one line carry you. Let it be simple. Let it be soft. Let it be enough. Tonight, you are allowed to rest without knowing everything. You are allowed to sleep before every question is answered. You are allowed to forgive yourself before you become perfect. You are allowed to feel held before the path is clear. You are allowed to trust that good can still be moving even while you are sleeping. The night does not need your fear. The night can receive your trust. So rest now with a gentle heart. Let the day be complete. Let the body be safe. Let the heart be forgiven. Let hope stay open. Let peace guide you into sleep. The last voice within you tonight can be love. The last feeling you practice can be trust. The last message your heart receives can be this: you are safe to let go. You are worthy of rest, and a lighter morning can still come.